there is an interesting development between India and Sri Lanka. The proposal has come up to solve this fishing dispute. And what is this proposal? A corporation, Indo-Sri Lanka Fisheries Corporation, will be established. It is going to be a joint venture between India and Sri Lanka. So fishermen from both sides, India and Sri Lanka, will join hands together like a cooperative company. They will share profits, they will share resources, they will try to coexist together. And we know that this fishing dispute has been a long-standing issue between India and Sri Lanka. There have been the decades of tension over this fishing issue which is there. Now, if you look at the issue, it is largely because Indian fishermen, they cross international maritime boundary line. You should know that there is a narrow stretch of sea between India and Sri Lanka. We call it Pork Strait. And then this international maritime boundary line was signed between India and Sri Lanka. This line divides this entire Pork Strait. So on one side we have Indian fishermen, and on the other side there are Sri Lankan fishermen from northern Sri Lanka, particularly like from Jaffna, Mannar. So fishing stocks near Indian coast have gone down due to overfishing and the use of large mechanized trawlers. So what they do, they cross this international maritime boundary line and they end up reaching into Sri Lankan waters, and there they are targeted by Sri Lankan Navy. They fire at them. Sri Lankan Navy seizes their boats, even they carry out the attacks, and even Indian fishermen are arrested also by Sri Lankan Navy. So we have seen these violent clashes between Indian fishermen and Sri Lankan Navy. So in my opinion, it's a small yet a powerful idea, a very pragmatic idea, because here both communities, Indian communities, Sri Lankan communities, will work together and resolve this problem. So I want to know from you what you think about this proposal of Indo-Sri Lanka Fisheries Corporation. Do you think this idea can address this long-standing problem between India and Sri Lanka? What are your views about it? Right. And most importantly, what I believe, that this corporation, this whole idea, will build the trust between both communities. They are coming together so that people to people contact will further improve. And I think this idea is likely to bring peace and prosperity to the fishermen of both India and Sri Lanka. I think it is likely to work. Now let's move to another topic. It is about the funding of political parties.